The fuck is up? Welcome back to the game dev log, bitch. I am in debug hell as usual. I am trying to get this goddamn thing to behave, and it is acting interestingly. I've just let's look at how this is. There's lots to fix. There's never a fucking shortage of shit to fix. Let's look at what's going on. I'll be lucky if this doesn't crash and burn entirely. Alright, Trump's fucking walking around. They're talking to each other, kind of. Trump, can you talk? Yeah, he's talking. Yeah, the speech bubbles go off screen. That's a problem I want to fix. They walk around a little too much. The shadow's not strong enough on the font. I want them to actually talk to each other. I can't read. He's asking him for help. And we need to make the response time more frequent. This is too slow of a pace. But I do also need to be able to keep up with it right now. Oh god, they've started fighting. Alright, well, they started fighting now. Are they gonna talk? Oh, it's a fucking game crash. God damn it. Alright, so that's what I'm dealing with right now. This is the kind of horse shit that is happening. And this second request horse shit, which is unacceptable in every way. Well, that was disappointing. I really did want to see what happened. I wanted to see them to react. Now, this guy is clearly injured, and so is Trump. They're both injured. They're having a hell of a fight here. And, yeah, it's too bad. We'll have to watch again. I just want to watch their behavior again. I'm trying to get a handle on how all this is working. Alright. The AI speech controller needs help to stop requesting before it receives. We really want to reduce that timing. Oh, they're fighting already. is bloody. Oh, there it is. See, and the reason why I'm thinking is because of this input. There's too many hits in here. These hits are too many. The world state formatter. I haven't seen this one in a while. We need to go. All of this. Where is this air? God damn it. Something's wrong with this line. I don't understand this part. Uh, Oh, I double escaped that. That's dumb as hell. Alright, that fixes that. And Viking Gears, what the fuck is up? Kose Official, what the fuck is up? 5 minutes delay. Let's take a look at that fucking Discord. I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna be programming for a minute here. I've got my Discord update there, but that's on the roadmap. That roadmap needs an update. I've been going at it a little bit. General. Yes. Good. You're drinking and going to bed. That's what you need to do. Get it done quick so that it puts you straight to sleep and you pass out in some kind of spinning haze. So anyway, right here, we've got this bitch. I'm going to try to see if we can watch them piss each other off and fight, and maybe to the death. Maybe to the death this time. Can they fight to the death? We'll see. Could they possibly fight to the death for me? I hate the fact that it's not shadowed and does not stay on the screen. He's Sir Big Nuts, if you care who he is. And it's Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America. See, I can't read that because the shadow is not good enough. Oh, he attacked him. Are they going to be stuck? Looks like they're going to be stuck here again. Yep, they are stuck in a left loop. That sucks. The AI controller here is where I control all of these AI movements, where all the attacking and shit happens and stuff like that. It's attached to the player 1 and 2 animator. And the other important stuff for this is right here. The AI speech controller obviously putting speech in these speech bubbles, the world state controller telling them what's going on, and the LLM request manager handling the intermediary work. The speech bubbles make the speech bubbles. So how do I fix that shadow? Alright, we need to get this object here. This is the fucking thing here. There's a material preset right here, which is this one. I'm going to do drop shadow. And then there should be a gear or some shit. So the TMP material inspector. I don't see a fucking gear. I could use a different font. I could make the font bigger, but I mean, it changes its size on its own. That's the idea. can't get to the material inspector from here. That's what I need. I need to get to the material inspector for this material preset. That is Donnie T. Skidoo. You're about to see him do what he does. Hopefully he'll win. That's the idea. But we'll see. They are not behaving right now. Life is hard. You got to debug and debug and debug. Where's material? There is no material. Do I need to put material on this or what? There it is. Okay. Is this the material? Drop shadow. Hell yeah. Alright. I bet that's a lot better. It looks better. What'll happen if we try it? Just Skidoo, take a look here. We'll see how well we've done so far. I don't know how good he's going to do this time around. Every time is different. Maybe you'll be able to read what he says, because that makes a fucking big difference of what it's going to be. Alright, so he's asking him to escape. Asking him to help. The delay is too long on this. That is a thing I need to address. Take your turn, Trump. He is answering him. He took a weapon in hand. He cut him. He's just chopping him. Can't read it. They got stuck in the left again, but at least Trump is hostile at this time, so I can't read what he's saying. He is throwing out catchphrases already, though. He should be doing it quite frequently. Problem is, it takes him so long to fucking respond. Sad, that's one of his catchphrases. It's not all you're gonna say. Big, beautiful. He's doing it. Yeah, I got the AI integrated in. It's just not very good. Like, you can see him trying to kill this knight, though. I mean, he's got him on the ropes. His legs are fucking taken off. I wish I could see what he's saying. Trump's hair is all bloody. He's got blood on his hands, literally. We have to stop this left and right side of the bull hanging that's going on. And then we can't have one person independently enter combat and the other not try. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Wait until you can just type in what character you want and the AI will make the whole fucking prefab for you. Seriously, I've got this going. This is all built like a pyramid. It's gonna fucking be enormous. But there, he's dead. He's dead! Why is he flying to the left after he's dead? Why is Trump still beating his dead corpse? These are bugs. There's so many bugs. It's ridiculous. Stop. Alright. So, Good lord. That was fun though. Anyway, um, I really want to keep them like from putting the speech bubble outside. I don't want to limit them from trying to go up here. I want them to try to problem solve their way out of this. Eventually, I'm going to put like the Oval Office desk in there and a bunch of other props, and all kind. Like it's going to be wild how many things can go in there. Like again, it will be able to generate however many items or characters it wants. It's AI. It can just make them. It's all in a database, dude. It's all in this database that I don't even have open right now. But as soon as I have these systems stabilized, we're going to just start putting the Slamfest characters, all 64 of them, into this game. And then we're going to relive the Slamfest tournament out in this. It's going to be sweet. But anyway, alright, I think we need to dial this in more while it's playing. So I'm going to get into the scene. Oh, that's not good. What the fuck? There. Get in this scene. And here. If I play this here, I should be able to mess with that TMP file. I should be able to mess with this. While they're doing that. That way I can increase the thickness perhaps during this hard to see shit that they do. That's pretty good, actually. I can see that. I can't see that. Come on, you bitches. Let me see the font. I need to do it in full resolution. Oh, but now I can't see the shit. That's pretty readable, even in that nasty spot. How readable is it in the other spot? Does it hurt your eyes? I mean, it's not like that I have to make this decision forever. I could also put white background around it. Methinks thou hast forgotten thy manners, sirrah. It looks like I can actually reduce it a little more. It seems a little bit more annoying than we need it to be. Let's go back to actual game and see if we can still read. Oh, you can read that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That looks good. And then even the small one looks good. He doesn't have a weapon. Trump doesn't have a weapon. He's gonna lose. Oh, he got one. He's coming in. He's coming in. Obviously, we will make this much more entertaining. The blocking doesn't even work. We'll have sound effects. Everything will get smoother. The point is that they are actually fighting and... Oh! Trump lost his legs, but he is the winner. He's the winner here. And he continues... What's he going to say? Say something. You won. Yes, what have I done indeed? What have I done? I'm gonna make this huge. I'm gonna sell it, dude. I'm gonna quit my job. I told you this. This is a fork in the motherfucking road. For real. No joke. This is going to be a product you can buy. You're gonna enjoy to play this with whatever character the fuck you want. You can put John Lennon in here. There's gonna be a fucking, like... title screen that comes up. It asks you to choose the characters that you want to put in there, and you can choose what, like, the AI will make them, and you can choose which one you want, and you're gonna get to keep it, and it'll be yours on your game. It'll be your own personal thing. And guess what? Look at this. You can customize this shit. Look at what you can do. You can put his personality type in there already. You can do it. You can just change it. Change his name. Ask the AI to make you another shit. That already works. It's done. I don't even have to do that. That's a done deal. I just need to make a little fucking interface for it. You know how many interfaces I've made for work? Too many fucking interfaces. So that's not going to be a problem. This shit is fucking proven technology at this point that I've gotten this stuff to control these fucking dudes and to fucking take actions based on their conversations and the environment around them. Finally. And we're going to fucking keep building and building and giving them abilities and putting items in there, and eventually we'll break the fishbowl open and start generating the world around them. We'll have fucking world generating AI that's totally separate from the other AI that just fucking make the world around so that you can put them somewhere different. It's gonna be ridiculous. But yes, this is basically AI Slamfest is what this is. So the number one thing I need to do now that I've got the font readable is oh man, what the hell? I think I reduced the hit stuff too. That's great. Can you add beer and blunts? Fuck yeah, Kuso Games. What I'm doing in this database, let me pull up the database, because it's been a while. We got to pull the database up. So, the database allows the AI to generate items. So, you saw all the items here. I've removed a lot of them because they're just getting in the way. But, these items were all created by AI as a proof of concept. And what I did was I put a SQL query into AI and had it generate this small table of items as a proof of concept. It's this item table here. And if I look inside the item table, it will show the... Yeah, I see it. Let's select 1,000. No, data. You do it this way in MySQL. It's so dumb. Anyway, here they all are with all their stuff. And I also wrote a script here that allows you to update these things from it. So I can have the AI generate 100 more of those, and then it will map those images to those items with those stats and then create them here with exactly the same stats as the database has. So it just allows the AI to mass generate assets. That's what's going to happen. There will be mass asset generation. And I did see, I want to see the death in this. Like, I want to see the change. I also know that the prompt is not receiving any information about victory or failure at all. There's no victory condition present yet. I can't believe these things even work. So, like, there's a lot to do. And it's so buggy with the speech bubbles. I need to be able to see what they're saying and confirm that they're behaving the way they're supposed to. Eventually, I want them to be able to try to work together and shit. Like, they will. I've already proven that they'll work together because I disabled violence for a while and left them sit there for an hour, and they conversed for like an hour about how they were gonna fucking get out and jumped on each other. So it is possible. It's just I have to give them more ability to be creative. Right now, they can't do a whole lot. So let's see, the fucking speech bubbles still go off camera. This has to be stopped. Okay, so that camera problem is there. I'm gonna just play this again so you guys can watch it while I'm doing this, because I'm typing over here and it's boring. I can get some logs too. I want to see whether or not we cut the amount of hits. I think we did, because the overload didn't happen anymore. So notice how that knight is playing. He's Sir Big Balls or something like that, and Nuts or some, I forgot. He'll tell you what his name is, but Sir Big Nuts is a knight. He's in character, so you could just tell the fucking server what it is, and it will act. It will be an actor and do stuff. It's a total disaster. I gotta get Byte Binge to like make a Trump text to speech for us. so that we get the bite binge impression of Trump when it's going on at all times. Yes, that knight is being nice. Hey, D Castle, it's going great. I've got these AI moving themselves around, making decisions, talking to each other, and then changing their behavior based on the speech that they do. They're acting as the characters that they are, and they're generating their own assets. It's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Surprisingly, I'd say I'm doing really well at this. This is happening. I'm sorry, I can't type and then do that at the same time. As soon as I pull the window, it doesn't play in the background. I wonder if there's something I can do to fix that. Because I don't want to just sit here and watch. I want that to be like a screensaver that I can just play in the background. Yes, I am, D Castle. That's why I've put the fork in the road in my title. Corporate America is going to be kissed right goodbye very, very, very soon. I have a very large sum of money coming to me from corporate America. We get bonuses in corporate America, big ones. So I need to get that. I'm going to get a bunch of fucking bread. Like, I need to add that to the stack. It's very important that I have a big old stack before I take this risk. And then I'm going to finish this game. It'll probably take me another 4 months to finish this. And then I'm going to greenlight this bitch and publish it. And I'm going to make tons of money. So much money that working in corporate would be stupid because they'd tax me 50% for even doing it. Play focused to play unfocused. Matt Mattis, you are a badass. Let's try it. Notice how they didn't fight that whole time, but sometimes they will set each other off. It's all based on the conversation that they have. But anyway, all right, so where am I finding this? This is going to be, I'm assuming, under the project settings. Play. I don't see that. Under the play button. Oh, okay. Well, that's even easier. Under it. I don't see that. Oh, there it is. Alright. What the fuck is this tick doing here? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know there was a frame debugger. Fucking cool. We don't need that, though. But that's fucking cool. Maybe we can make it play slow motion mode. I'm going to put unlocks out the ass in this game. There's going to be so many unlocks because some of this stuff is not AI generated. Like, for example, the quadrupeds, right, guys? I'm going to put the dogs and the cats and the lions and the elephants in the game. The quadrupeds have to be unlocked. You have to play this shit and unlock the fucking lions and shit. There has to be unlockable quadrupeds and unlockable flying creatures and like unlockable godlikes and vehicles and shit. Everything has to be an unlock. If it's a prefab and it's new and it has a new animation set, it's an unlock, just like in Smash Brothers. That's how it's gonna fucking roll. It'll be easy. You can unlock it just by playing it. I'm not going to make it hard because these things control themselves after all. But, yeah, it's going to be dope as shit. So, hold on. I'm still doing this. Now, play unfocused. And I'm going to try to make this happen and actually type what I want to type in. Oh, let me tell you about forcing bad morals, Kadu, because I already did it. Do you want to do it? Let's do it. Okay, hold on. Let's force bad morals this time and see if it works. There's a moral slider on these guys. Here's Sir Big Lon. There's a violence level, so we can give his violence level high. That's in the speech controller. We're gonna make him super violent to see what happens, and then we'll just make this knight the only evil one. There's another spot where we can customize his personality. It shows his name and shit. It's Where is it? Oh, it's obviously the game has started. A game can't be on when you do that. I'm sorry. Okay, here it is. It's this shit. It's Sir Big Nuts. Violence level is here. The personality type. There's another spot with a personality as well. It says neutral there, so I need to fix that. And I don't know where that thing is. It is in a weird spot. But I'll deal with that later. So with the violence slider, there's that. There's something else though where you get the. It's the AI controller, right? No, that's what this is. Where's the violence? Oh, here. See, social ability and violence level. Here. So this can be 1, and this can be 0.1. Alright? So now I've changed this knight's personality significantly. And we've got the violence level slider here and one here. And I know it's redundant. I've got the AI controller and the speech controller. And that they both have different violence level. It should be a global variable. I will deal with it. I understand that. We're going to let it rip. Let's do it. And then hopefully I can come over here and fix this. I think this is going to end quickly, though. I think that knight is going to absolutely go ham on this guy. Oh, it still froze out. It's playing unfocused and it's still... Oh, yeah, he went right away. Straight up. He, like, wanted to kill. Come on, Trump, you can beat him. Now I'm invested. Again. All right, Hobbs, thank you so much for your help with that. That is, I just don't know how to make this a screensaver. I am going to really love being able to watch this in the background. So, yeah, Trump is the winner, but we need to send a victory message. We need to send a victory message. Like, we have to absolutely change his behavior when he wins. He should have a victory pose. He should give a victory speech. And it must be glorious. It must. No, he was just responsive. He defended himself. That was 100% the knight being violent, and that's what happened with that. So this shit really does work. It's kind of cool. We can put that slider back, and we'll put this back to 5. And we'll put his sociability, which is interesting. These all need to be global variables. I'm being very sloppy. And that's just how I've got to be right now. I don't have a choice. I want to get this done as quickly as I can. I'll refine it later. I mean, my God, I got it to the point where I proved my goddamn tech concept. I did it. So, I'm at fucking, like, you know, Pythagoras or whatever the fuck he figured out that shit. And then he had to prove it afterwards or whatever the fuck it was. Maybe, now that's a theorem. That's not even a postulate. It's a theorem. Because he fucking proved it. Because that's what I've done here. I've proven this. That this is doable. That's sick. Alright. Anyway, I'm sorry to not entertain you right now. Oh, we gotta do the thing. Yeah, you said still it's possible. Hobbs told me. Project settings. I thought it'd be under here. And then, resolution and presentation. God damn, we have... Close. Right there. And hell yeah, that's fucking Hobbs 2424 in the house, fucking kicking ass with some fucking hot advice that makes my fucking day go faster. Thank you. I appreciate your ass. I fucking don't hesitate for a second. Better than a fucking sub, in my opinion. That was awesome. Alright, let's fucking play this in the background and I'll get this shit fixed. Also, I've noticed right now the prompting is sending both players both speech messages each time. So every prompt says the last thing that both of them said. And this fucking stuck thing is a big problem. So we're going to change the system prompt right after victory so that the system prompt will direct them to stand and give a speech. It's going to be a grandstanding speech afterwards, and um, putting a lot of requirements here. So all right, I've fired off a deep research request. Deep research requests have follow-up questions. I'm going to show them to you. So right now I have a whole fuck ton of these. I don't know how I got so many. I got like 18 of them. They're usually been giving me 5 of them at a time for a month or some bullshit like that. But I got like a bunch. They gave me a bunch. I don't know why. I'm going to fucking use them all, which is what I've been doing. I've been doing deep research to try to make these systems happening. And I've been doing it like while I've been cooking and other shit. So I haven't been able to stream these efforts. But it is happening. And we are going to now answer these questions and get this deep research done. So for the death notification and grandstanding speech, do I want it entirely in the no one? No, we must also use the AI controller. The AI controller controls the movement, and the AI speech controller controls the speech. They're both controlled by the LLM, but they're separate running processes. They're like different parts of your brain. So, yeah. Anyway, should the 1 minute speech be auto-generated once the opponent dies? Two, yes. We're eventually going to record the results of every interaction as well in the database, but we're not there yet. We have to compile results and define results and shit before we can do that. Right now, this is the first semblance of a result. We are actually basically defining what a victory is, and that is when you defeat the other person in the bowl. At this point, it's just gonna be 2 players for now. This is modular. This can go more players. I could put a 3rd player in there right now. Like, it's built that way. So that's weird, but I don't want to fuck with that. I can barely contain these 2 as it is, but I can throw a 3rd in there if I need to. Oh yes, this is just This is 2. I don't know shit about that camera. Oh. Three. 2. Go. Alright, that thing goes. They are still stuck, as you can see. So, I'm glad you're relearning katakana. I'm doing the same. My daughter's learning how to read kanji. I mean, it's not katakana. I know how to read katakana. I'm talking about kanji. I am revisiting kanji because my daughter's learning it. So, I will become far better at Japanese than I probably ever was, just because she's doing it, and I can't have her like eclipse me in any fashion. That's not acceptable. So I mean, it is, but it's also not. You know, it's great to see your daughter do better than you, but fuck that. She can do great, and so can I. That's how it's gonna work. We don't need me to be stupider. That's what it is. Oh my, is this done already? No, it's not even close. Okay. Let's stop this. Let's just observe this a few times again. Might as well. There's nothing quite as fun as observing it. I need to see the logs while it's going. Know this. Alright, Trump, what are you gonna do? It's a baby wall. So since they already are aware of all of the objects in the bowl and act accordingly and can pick them up, when I start putting food in there, they should start getting excited about it and eating it. When I put fucking, like, I don't know, gasoline in there, they should start pouring. Oh God, Trump's got a katana. He caught him. They got trapped again, but Trump will kill him. It's really too bad about the trap. It's like he's running away, but running away, I think it's because he's trying to run away. You can't run away in a prison like that. There's a whole like there's a whole subroutine for if the AI wants to run away. I think that's what's happened here. I think he's scared. And I think I overdid it with the running away. We've got some new shit. Got good new shit. It looks very solid. It looks extensive. I hope it's good. You never know. It's a crapshoot with these giant research changes. I only have 17 of them. But, I mean, they helped me get where I am. Let's make a deal. Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop cutting him up? So far, I mean, I have a routine to do it, but so far I've not seen them stop fighting after they started fighting. Like, if that guy begs for his life, he might stop cutting him up. I'm serious. That's in there. But, oh, that guy's fucking scarred up. So close. The beer tastes good tonight, my friends. Alright. This is not helping me any because it's just the same shit. We are ready to update. Let's do it. Alright, let's look at the AI speech controller. Total lines. This is important. 282. Now we have added lines. I trust it. No variable problems. Next. Deep research doesn't fuck around. Next is the updated AI controller. This is the thing that controls their movement. We are at 311 lines. Now we're at 299. With tons of fucking errors. Most of them having to do with is dead, which should be a global variable. And so that's something's wrong with that, unfortunately. And that's just where it's gotta be. That sucks. We'll deal with that. What about the speech bubble? Let's take a look at the speech bubble. That is bigger. It has one problem. Layout rebuilder. What the fuck is that? It's probably in the stabilizer. I'm going to put the stabilizer out before we do anything. Still one error. Yep, it's not a reference to the fucking builder. Alright, let's go to the AI controller again. This is the one that absolutely craps itself when I add it. And again, the reason why is because it looks like it cut out the speech bubble parser. It changed it so that is dead is not there, or maybe something else changed that is dead isn't there. Could that be the fact is dead comes from the animator? We didn't even change that. So Like, this is where isdet is. It's right here. It's a public fucking variable. I know exactly where that is. So, that's not what it is. Why? What are we do? What? Why is all this jacked? I'm gonna fucking paste all this in there. All right. Engineer, huh? You're good enough to be a cell equipment technician or shift lead. Nice. Cell equipment's interesting. Are you gonna do? Wait. Okay. So shift lead and cell equipment tech. Tech is probably not gonna be substrate. It's probably not gonna be doping silicone. You're probably not gonna be doing research, but you could work your way up to that shit. Solar panels are fucking cool. I worked with Mitsubishi when I was in Japan, and they made solar panels. And I got to learn about all that shit. It was fucking wild. I was just teaching English, but they showed me everything. It was fucking ridiculous. And yeah, they doped all that shit with all kinds of different fucking compounds. We were trying to get that shit to work, but it did not get too much more efficient when I was there from anything that we did. So, but I was mostly talking English anyway. I was not doing the experiments. They were. They told me what they were doing. But anyway, it's fucking cool. I love that shit. Um, let's see here. Come here. The canvas. Okay. 353. Checksum is okay. Let's hit it. Oh, we have one. One lone error. Find object sort mode none. Why the fuck? Why? This should just be false or true. It should not be that. That's a mistake. Business English, unfortunately, in Japan does not pay much more than academic English or grade school English or Eikaiwa. It's all pretty poor. But if you could get 35K though, why do you need 35 fucking K? Oh yeah, for the business manager visa, that makes sense. Yeah, you should be able to. Well, I don't know. That depends. That's a lot of money for, especially. I don't know how old you are. I didn't have 35K lying around for a while, but now I've had 35K lying around for a minute now. But when I lived in Japan, I actually never had 35K lying around, so I shouldn't talk shit because I fucking didn't have it. I had nothing. So, um, $30 an hour. which is roughly 3,000 yen, maybe 4,000 yen an hour. That's good. Yeah, getting to Japan is the fun part. You're not going to make a lot of money there, but you sure are going to have a good time. That was the takeaway. It's not a place I'd want to do what I'm doing now, which is raising a family, but it is definitely a place that I am happy I lived my youth during. That was fun. That was really worth doing. And now I'm sitting here with all this experience and stuff, and all these opportunities came from the fact that I did that. Like everything, from the kid, the wife, the fuck, all of it, like the job, everything I've had, all this success, it all stemmed as a result of the fact that I made the decision to go over there and build my skills. So you might not get rich while it's happening, but afterwards, the truth is those skills carry. They carry very hard, just like in Dota. Okay, so what do I got here? I've got something. So they've given me a response to this horse shit. What is our checksum at 301? I don't know. I don't believe 301. Nope, it's fucking cut off. It is. Look at this horse shit. So see, you've got the canvas here. And it just cut this bitch off at 301. And it's done. It's fucking ass. I gotta piss. I'll be back. Oh my. Well, that ain't right. I guess that's because I did the wrong paste. That's my fault. This is hard to paste correctly. Let's do it again. It's still bad. Or did it just not work? Let's get this fixed. That ain't right. Yeah, there's this is jacked. That's why it's actually a jacked. The parsing is jacked. Oh, that's not too bad. 60K a year is about the same amount a cop makes, dude. And that's 20K more than when I lived in Japan and worked there. I topped out at 40K a year, which is pretty low. So, uh, you are doing better. But that also is obviously the appreciating of. You're in Georgia. You live where I do. Okay, so you live with us. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. So that's what you're doing now. Okay. You'll be able to save 35K no problem. You're not going to make 60K a year, I don't think. I haven't been there in a decade, so it's been a while. You might. Again, I don't know. I wasn't surprised when you said 60K a year because that's what a living wage is. But at the same time, though, I did not make that. So. Oh, yeah, I do know who you are. All right. That's. That I did never put those two together because why the fuck would I? But there it is. Yeah. All right, here we go. I've got a script of some sorts. Does it complete? Do we make it to the very end? I don't know. Yes, we did. What a fucking mess. And that actually works. So we still have our layout rebuilder error. That's it. That's all we have. And it's in the fucking speech bubble. When you patch this much shit at the same time with that many mistakes in it, Lord knows what the results are going to be like. You don't even know. Yeah, you definitely have to. Con event or not, just fucking hit us up. We got to do something. We just got to fucking pick a weekend. And, I mean, if you could come down to where we're at, that'll make it the easiest. But obviously, if that's not the case, um, when we're, I mean, we don't go there much to ATL. But when we do, we could fucking mention it like you're saying. You're very close to us. I can't tell you exactly where we are. We're in a southern suburb of Atlanta. So you would be going to the south. Near about Coweta and Fayette County. Around, not Coweta, I'm sorry. Fuck. I don't. It is Coweta. It's Coweta. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. But around that area. Okay, so here we are. We have patched 4 files. 4 files. We patched them with like 8 different fucking requirements. That's huge. If you're in a team of software development people and you patch that much shit at the same time in a build, you know what's probably going to happen. It's probably not going to go as expected. Well, here we are, and my team and I are going to fucking look at this horse shit. And we'll see. No build errors. Let's fuck go. Oh, we have build errors. I'm sorry. God damn it. Says 0 here. Oh my, there they are. That's quite a bit. Oh, there's way more errors. Well, how the fuck did these all go unnoticed? Is dead should be is dead with a small letter, I think. That did not do us any good. Oh, that sucks. See, I told you, this is what does happen. God damn, though. 9? In this? Is this still my 400 line fucker that I... No, this is not. This is... This is the one I fucking got sharp as fuck. Let's go look at this thing. God damn it. Oh, that's funny. Your name is hard to say. Something peed. Speed. Light speed. Your light speed. Okay. So, you didn't know about Homeless in Denton. It is not trash. It's hilarious. You just don't have any taste. But the theme song is good as well. You are correct. And it's interesting that you are light speed right in the middle of the bot. But you're definitely not a bot. But your name looks like a bot, and if I didn't recognize that you were light speed, your color is also the same as the bot. So that sucks for you, but I'm smart enough to not fucking have a problem with that. Alright, I find this fucking thing AI controller. This is the one that I had. I don't know what the fuck happened here. I think I may have fucked up and put the speech controller in the wrong spot. Nope, that's the AI controller. Do we have no build errors? Please, for the love of fuck. I need another beer. This is gonna be the no build errors fucking beer that we gotta have. It looks like there's no fucking build errors. I'm gonna let this run in the background and go get beer. You guys can witness its stupidity, its bugginess, everything it did wrong. You give a team 6 requirements, what happens? What happens, folks? We'll find out. We will. Oh, they're already fucking fighting. It's not working perfectly because the speech bubble is still not staying on screen. I could just zoom the camera out as well. It's not that big a deal, but I don't want to zoom it out. Trump is slicing him by walking. It's not working perfectly. They're still stuck. This has made some good progress, that's true. They talk to each other and stuff, but they're stuck. This is fucking stuck. Sad. I agree, Trump. I agree. I agree. I need to observe this a little bit more. This was a huge patch and it's not doing all the stuff I asked for it to do at all. I wonder if the death speech is going to happen. That's very important. That's beautiful speech. I do love the speech. That's cool that he did that awesome move, but at the same time, they got stuck in a loop. We can't have them do that. Like, I'm going to be very strict about the quality of this, and we don't move forward and replicate everything until it's good. The speech is perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. We're moving forward. There's some things I want to put the punctuation back in the speech. That there's no punctuation. It's all removed. There's a bunch of regex stuff happening in there that's messed up, but it. And I know that they're only supposed to fight each other if they get provoked, which is interesting, as well. And it has been working. They both seem to think that each other put them in there, but it was me. And I can't wait to make the Windows text-to-speech and speech recognition in here and start talking. And then I'm going to put Twitch chat interaction in here and let you guys drop items into the bowl. And it's going to be hilarious. Come on, guys, fight. Now, I have a thing I can do. I can go into this debug, and I can make them fight. So let's make them fight. We'll make Trump try to fight. Let's. So there should be a forced combat mode somewhere in here that I put in there. It's the AI controller, wherever it is. Huh? Where's the AI controller? Shit. There it is. Okay. Fake news. No, that's what we're doing, Skidoo. I've got a database that makes items and makes prefabs. It's just gonna make everything for you. It's gonna make everything. That's the whole game. Is that it just is gonna build you your fucking sandbox. Or me. And then I'll make it for you. But it's for me. It's gonna let me do whatever I want. And then I'll let you do whatever you want. Where is the force combat? It's gone. It's gone. I mean, I can use the violence slider, obviously. But let's make Trump really violent. You'll be able to put whoever you want in the game. There's going to be a thing that comes up at the beginning where it says choose your character. You'll be able to choose from all the prefab characters, the thousands that I have the AI make, or you'll be able to create your own, and you'll be able to type in the name of the character and then push a button and it'll make a face, and it'll ask you if it's okay, if that face is okay. None of this is going to be on the internet, dude. It's all local. Everything is local. None of this is happening on the internet. I'm not making any API calls to any clouds. None of that shit's happening. And they got stuck on the edge again. This is my fucking issue, obviously. Like, they are... They're not even fighting. Like, it's... What is this? But yeah, combat override is gone, which sucks, so... That is too bad. Is the combat override here when I mean, they can be dead. Let's turn this violence level up and see what happens. Yeah, of course, Skidoo, I can do that. I can. That is one way to solve the speech bubble problem. There's a lot of ways, but I'd rather them not be limited. I'd rather the UI be limited rather than the AI being limited. I'm trying to give it as much freedom as possible. All right, they're fighting. They're pissed now. I want to see the victory speech, so maybe this will be still improved because none of the edge stuff got improved. But the dialogue in this game is fucking golden. I am Sir Big Nuts, and I will not yield. Oh, he just died and came back. Oh, that's horrible. He came back to life. It's a zombie. And he tried to pick up that item after his arm was cut off. This is a regression. It's a regression. No, what happened to the spear is that this dead body tried to attach a spear, it tried to pick it up, but it's dead. It didn't have a right arm to attach the spear to, so there was no right arm. So the spear went to 0, origin. It's where it went. And yeah, it was definitely a flesh wound. But this is not working. God damn it, it's not working. That's a regression. It was working better before. When the guy died, they'd stop. Like, it's not good. It's not good. We need to dedicate ourselves fully to this fucking one task of getting the death speech to work. We'll deal with the other shit later. I wonder what other regression there was. It doesn't feel like it. The rest of that's pretty hilarious. Come at me, I'll bite you. They were gone. It would have been rough. I'm also worried that they're not emoting their pain like they used to. They used to emote their pain. So let me look at what the AI is being told near the end game here. Alright, let's see what it says.
These hits are too many, and for 142 hits. It's too many. There's no dismemberment notification anymore. Damn it.
We've regressed we have problems. We've regressed. Some features have been lost. This is what happens when you do this. I knew there's a possibility. I did. Do I want to go back or do I want to try to restore these fucking features again? This is the fucking risk you run when you fucking use this AI to do the edits. The bigger it gets, the harder it becomes. I've got version control, yes. And I also, don't worry. I can also undo all of this. So we're good with that. Don't worry. I'm fine with that. It's just I have to make a decision whether I want to revert, like I said, or whether I want to continue. Yeah, I wish I was using Git. I'm not using Git, so I can't do that. So I need to do that. Git costs money if you put it on GitHub unless it's open source. So I I need to do something personally. I need to host my own version control because this is not working. The version control I have is very rudimentary, and I can definitely revert, but I can't do a diff and figure out what the fuck is going on. And I need to be able to. I do. I realize that it's getting worse as we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to self-host a repository. Yep. That's what I'm gonna need to do, and I don't think it will be quick at all. I've already done it before. I've done it for work a couple times. It's not quick. It throws away a whole day of me having fun. And so far, I've always been putting it off, and I'm still putting it off. But this could save me some time here in this situation. But because I definitely reverted in some cases here. Let's go observe this again. It's good to see. I should have done that while I was doing what I was doing, because I can play the game while I'm doing this. There's no reason to not do that. This needs to go over here. I'm going to change my layout. And this over here. Trump is totally bodying this guy. Yeah, he won't die. Can't die. It's a zombie torso. Yeah, I went too far there. That was too far. I went too close to the sun.
Do I want to revert? Probably. Probably do. But it doesn't. I mean, it's really not much worse than it was, other than those missing things. Yeah, I need to fucking self-host a goddamn thing. I do. All right, I want to deal with this first. I can't get them to go away from the fucking side of the bowl. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I can stop the death. I can definitely do that. So let's do it. I want to see the grandstand speech still. I still think that we're missing out on the best part of this if it could happen. There we go. All right. Let's add a bool. And let's go to our loop. And I know this is redundant because we're only doing this if it's not dead, but still, it's good because something's not being recognized, so we should probably do it. Wait, that's not what's even there. That's down here that I want to do this. Yes. Nice on the log. That's what I want. The ore right there, so we're going to add an extra condition to that. Alright. Let's see if we can get them to fight and do their thing. I don't have much time left, y'all, but I'm going to fucking go at it until the 30 mark. 15 more minutes. See what fucking ground we can break. Maybe save this after all from being a waste of time tonight. It was pretty good. Honestly, it was pretty good. It's a big fucking update compared to the last time we were on here. Oh, they're fighting already. Alright, let's see. I don't know why they started fighting because I didn't see any hostile stuff, but they did. I think that what we see is they see it first. That's part of the problem. We need to add an artificial delay. He still tried to pick up the spear when he didn't have an arm. So that's not good. Is he actually dead and still a zombie? Yes, he is. So that did not work. What we did not work. It's gonna try to edit the fucking AI controller in the motherfucking canvas again. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna fail. Let's watch it fail together. You can enjoy watching this not finish what it's trying to do. When it gets to around 250, it's just gonna fucking stop. Yeah, don't worry, Skidoo. I know how to set up my own machines. I appreciate your zeal. That is fucking nice of you. But I can definitely set up my own stuff. The the issue is that it's more fun to not do it. That's really what it comes down to, and I do need to fix that. I recognize right now I'd have more fun if I did have it because I could do the diff and I could figure out what the fuck happened and fix it. So that's what needs to happen. I think that's kind of a standard. I can't believe it's gone this far. But this is 465 lines, and this is a jacked up. Yeah, that's wrong, is what it is. So it did get cut off. It just didn't get cut off the way you'd think it would. See, there's probably some kind of no, there's nothing like that. Hmm. Might as well entertain you while I'm doing this. For however entertaining this is, it's only funny the first, like, couple times, then it's kind of the same. But the thing is, you're going to be able to change the characters and scenarios. That's the idea. That's what we're left with, a bloody massacre. And a freeze, apparently, of some sort. We got a crash. How did we do it? We got a timeout. What was the last prompt? I bet it was awful. No, it's nothing. The battle is over. Describe the battle you fought. This is the prompt that they were. That he's supposed to give the speech. Like it. Opponent died. Generating victory speech is here. That's great news. Player 2 root is Trump. So. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know why that happened. That's the farthest we've ever gotten, though, actually, so that's a good thing. It's definitely not what I expected. Alright, we're in the middle of deep research. I'm going to get deep drunk. I can't believe this. This is really interesting. What was the log here? The last thing that this guy saw. This is Trump. No. This is player 2 root input is saying it's the wrong character. This is opposite. That's a big problem. Yet somehow they have the right personality. Oh, no wonder they're fucked up. The player 2 route inputs the input for Trump. His opponent is player 1 route. Player 1 route is fucking knight. And both of them are saying stuff, which is dumb. But that might have stopped. No, it stopped. He just called him an enemy. And I'm guessing that kind of shit's what will hits out the ass. At least they truncated all those. Injuries persist. We have no dismemberments. It's too big of a prompt. It's a lot of information. I don't see any dismemberment information. Crazy. I need to piss. I can't believe we come so far. It's good. Well. Any minute now, I'm done. We're gonna hear Kyle coming from the upstairs. It's gonna be over. So, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I can't believe that this has come as far as it has, but we have come a long way, and we're gonna fucking push this bitch over the finish line hard. It is going to be sick, and I'm going to start advertising it and stuff and doing things when it gets bigger. It's not big enough for that yet, but POC is over. It's done. We don't need to prove this works anymore. We need to just make it sick. And that hurdle, that's a big deal. Well, anyway, there she comes. Have a good night. I fucking will see you. I doubt it tomorrow, honestly. Maybe. Probably not, though. God damn. I am fucking busy. Saturday I'll see you at the night for the show. I don't know if I'll be able to have time to do this, but I'll definitely have the show. So I'll see you on fucking Saturday. You bitch.